take questions in English first. Cell phones off.
Naomi, congratulations. Made pretty quick work of your first two opponents, particularly today. It's a 50-minute match. Just talk about the way you're playing right now. Are you very content with the way you're playing?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I played better today than I played yesterday. I think my service percentage maybe was higher today. I didn't check yet, but for sure I feel like I'm improving like as the matches go on. So I hope to see, like I hope I see myself improve on the next match.
And you have Alexandra Sosnovich in your next round. Talk about what you know about her. What do you see in that matchup?
Well, I've played her once in Torre, I think 2 years ago. And I remember she was playing really well, and I managed to win that match in the end, though. And yeah, I don't really know too much about her. I heard that she's funny off court. So yeah, but other than that, I don't think we know too much about each other.
Thank you. As far as the tremendous crowd support you receive each match here in New York as a native New Yorker, a Floridian, and a Japanese citizen, can you just discuss that very briefly?
I think everyone knows this by now. Like, I grew up in New York until I was 8 or 9, and then I moved to Florida. So.
But as far as the crowds here in the United States, do you feel that you get more support here than anywhere else in the world?
No. I don't know. I feel like there were people cheering for her too. And I don't really pay too much attention to it, so I don't really know how to answer your question.
Well, what kinds of improvements have you seen in your game since Sasha's come on board?
I would say patience. I feel like I'm slowly learning when to pull the trigger on my shots. Before, I feel like I felt the need to hit every ball almost. So now I'm just learning how to relax and construct the point.
Hi, how do you train for the heat? Do you have a particular routine that you use?
Well,
That's different than what you would ordinarily do?
no, not really. I mean, I trained in Florida, so I'm quite used to this heat. I'm not really sure what other people do, but for me, it's kind of natural to play in hot weather.
What's your favorite cold drink?
Wait, what?
What's your favorite cold drink?
Oh, cold drink.
Yeah.
Green tea or oolong tea, I guess.
So the other day you told us that you get in fights with yourself. I think everyone does that. Can you talk about that? Is it on court? Is it off court? Does the angry part of you get the best of the patient part of you? How does that work?
Well, I would say it's like, okay, so for example, it happened, not this match, the match before. She hit a second serve, right? And in my mind, right before she hits the second serve, I'm thinking, do not hit this down the line. Don't go for it, right? And then there's another part of me that's like, but if I hit this down the line, there's a 50-50 chance it'll be a winner, and you can win the point easy. And then when she's serving the ball, it's like, and then I'm arguing with myself. Don't do it, do it, don't do it, do it. And then the ball comes, and then I hit it down the line, and it goes in the net, and then I'm like, why did I do it? Yeah, and that's basically what happens a lot.
But is it more fun to take chances and go for it in the moment, or more fun to just play it cool and be safe and down the middle?
You win more if you play safe. And I would say it's fun to take the chances when you're feeling good, like when you know it's not 50-50, it's more like 70-30.
Yeah.
So I sort of have to hold myself back on the days that I don't feel good, and that's a little bit hard for me, but I think I'm doing better on that aspect.
Any other questions in English? Yes, ma'am.
Naomi, how have you been spending your off days this week? Obviously, it's been pretty hot, so I don't think maybe not too much outdoor activity, but how have you been hanging out in New York?
The first 2 days, off days I think I've had, I went outside to Fifth Avenue. I didn't really buy anything. I was walking around and going into stores and stuff. But other than that, we've just sort of been staying inside, and I've been watching all the night matches. So that's sort of how I spend my time.
Is there anything in particular that you like window shopping for?
Clothes, I guess.
And which night matches have you found the most exciting so far?
I mean, I watched both of Serena's matches, and then for me, the most exciting was probably Federer's because he played Nishioka. And I talked to Nishioka sometimes, so I thought that was pretty fun.
Have you seen the movie Crazy Rich Asians yet?
Crazy. What?
Crazy Rich Asians? Have you not? No?
No.
Not seen it? Oh.
Describe it though.
Oh, it's like based off a book about. Can't really. Unless you've seen the movie, can't really describe it to you.
Oh, when did it come out?
Very recently. It's in an all Asian American cast. The first all Asian.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying Crazy Rotations.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, it's like tough.
No,
So
it's okay.
You have not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I was planning to, maybe if it goes on the airplane or something.
But just a quick thing. Does it make you proud of like your Asian heritage to see an all Asian cast in Hollywood like that?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I know that there hasn't, like, other than Lucy Liu, there's not really a famous Asian lady, if you know what I mean. So I think it's really cool that they're casting Asian people now for Asian roles. And yeah, I know that there's a live action Mulan coming out, so I'm excited to see that too.
Bill, do you have one more?
Yeah. Well, you revealed to us what your favorite cold drink is, so we now need to know what your favorite hot drink is.
Is there like, does that mean something?
Oh, it has profound meaning.
Can someone describe it to me? Because I feel like my favorite hot drink, green tea.
Very simple.
Last one in English.
Naomi, I know you spend a lot of time online. Is there any memes lately or any YouTube videos that you've been obsessed with? Or is it still the same from
No, I mean, it always changes. The internet always changes. Memes. I'm sorry.
Nothing new?
But, okay, so Nicki Minaj.
Oh, to freedom?
To freedom. I'm sorry, that's so funny to me.
Do you have a favorite one of the different videos?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, people just use, like, someone running and then, to freedom. Everyone that doesn't know what this means is probably like, what are we talking about?
Facing each other.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
3年連続で3回戦に進むことをどう思いますか？
I mean, of course I'm really happy. But literally one of the first things someone told me was like, you've gotten to the third round 3 times in a row, but you haven't passed that mark. So for me, of course, I'm thinking about my, like, progressing. But I just really want to concentrate on the next match. I know that Sasnovich is a really good player, so I have expectations of myself, but I'm not going to put too much pressure.
3回戦まで進出してまだまだその大坂さんにそのプレーをなんていうか余裕があるそのまだまだ次の試合に向けて余力があるように思うんですけどその経験から来る余裕なのかそのどういうこうなんか大坂さんシチュエーションなんですか。
余裕。
afford to play to next match to.
My thoughts on the next match, or, I mean, I don't really think too much on, like, I think maybe on the day of the match or towards nighttime or when I'm practicing, but I don't really think too much about my matches while I'm, like, on downtime.
前と比べて今こうコートにいる時にすごくリラックスしてるように見えるんですけど2年前の自分と比べて なんかどういうところがメンタリーですごく変わったかなっていうのはありますか？
Well, for me today, I think the main goal was to stay very focused and not get upset on anything because I have a history of getting a little bit upset against players that I feel like I should win against. And I don't know, I feel like I really want to change that habit. I know that everyone here is very good, and I shouldn't think that I have a 100% chance of winning. So I think that was the main thing I changed in 2 years.
今の質問に少し似てるんですけれど、シード選手になってでそういう勝たなきゃいけないっていうような相手との試合も多くなってきて、もうアンダードッグではないっていうふうに最近感じるとも言ってましたけど、そういうシードがついた上の選手になるっていうのにも慣れてきましたか？
I mean, for me personally, I don't think much has changed, other than the fact that I don't play a seed until the third round. But I haven't really had much trouble getting to the third round either. It's after that. So I don't really have too much thoughts on it. すみません。
試合中、ペーシェントしてるっていう話ですけど、オフコートで何かこう我慢してること、ペーシェントしてることありますか？
Yeah, like when Sasha talks. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm patient with Sasha though, for real, because sometimes he talks for a very long time and I really want to tell him, okay, I get it, but then he keeps talking, so I think he's really helping me with my patience.
昨日トレーナーの夏子さんの誕生日だったと思うんですけど、何かお祝いをしたりとかしましたか
？We didn't celebrate her birthday yesterday because she said I was gonna go to dinner with her, but she said it was late, and since I had the morning match today, we would have rather celebrate today, so we're gonna do something today.
Thank you, everyone.
ありがとうございます。